Data, data, data. A lot of times when we are downloading data from the internet, it takes the form of a CSV file. CSV stands for comma space value. I'm going to show you an example of how this might work out. And we're going to go to Finance Yahoo, where we can download free financial data for things like stocks or bonds. And we are going to upload it into Google Sheets. First, I'm going to go to finance.yahoo.com. I will pick a company. How about Nike? I head over to the symbols up here, and you might be saying, well, I don't know the symbol for Nike. That's not a big deal. If you had just gone in and you had written out Nike, it will tell you what the symbol is. There are charts or conversations about Nike or statistics, but what we're going to work with is historical data. I'm going to click on historical data. I get these values by date. Today is June 30th, 2023. It is telling me the price at which Nike shares opened this morning, the high they reached for the day, the low that they fell to for the day, and then where they closed. And then there's this other adjusted close, which is sort of a different topic for a different day. That's more of a finance stock market thing. And the volume. Today, there were 19,492,504 shares of Nike that traded. So this gives you a sense of how to read this. We've got a date column. We have an open, high, low, close column, an adjusted close column, and a volume column. Now, what I can do is specify the date that are of interest to me. Maybe it's 5 year or 1 year. I'm just going to go with 1 year. I can decide whether I want historical prices or dividends. Dividends are where the company pays shareholders for owning their shares. I can set my frequency to whether I want this information to be computed daily or weekly or monthly. So I'll go daily. I will apply. And once I've applied, there is this download link. I'll press download and notice I've got nke.csv, so nike.csv. What would happen if I just pressed nike.csv? Well, if you have Excel, then likely it would just automatically open for you in Excel. And there's no problem with that, but that is not what I'm going to show you how to do right now. We're going to open this file in Google Sheets. I am going to open a new tab, and I'm going to go to sheets.google.com. I'm just going to open a new file. I am going to press the file button and import. And it gives me some different options. I'm going to go to upload, head to upload, browse. And in my downloads, I will click on nke.csv. It'll give me a couple options. Where do I want to import it? Separator type, which is essentially like, is it a comma or is it a period? And it's just set to detect automatically. So this will work just fine for our purposes. I will import the data. There you have it. We have all of the values. Now, there is one difference between what we saw on Finance Yahoo and what we are seeing here in Google Sheets, and this is not uncommon, is if you recall in Finance Yahoo, they had the most recent day first. That would be June 30th, 2023 as of the recording of this video. But when we downloaded it into that CSV formula, it actually goes to the oldest day first, and we move to the present. Actually, that's more convenient for a variety of reasons, but I just wanted to point that out. That's how we did it, and that is how you import a CSV file to Google Sheets.